Good morning, Pastor Mike, Ascension Lutheran Church, Wichita, Kansas. There's a 3-foot patch of dead grass outside my garage kitchen door. I have a small kitchen in my garage for canning in the summer so I don't heat up the house, and of course for brewing beer. I had partially filled a storage tub with water and added a little sodium hypochlorite to it. That's bleach. The tub had 20 or more gallons of water in it. It wasn't a strong mixture, just enough to sterilize the beer bottles so that I could refill them with newly fermented beer and seal them so that they could carbonate. Most of the time I dragged the tub to the curb and dumped the water down the storm drain in the street. This time I just dumped it in the grass outside the door, killing vegetation. I know that chlorine bleach is what is used in mold and mildew cleaner, but I reasoned it was so diluted and had sat so long that most of the bleach should be gone. Wrong assumption. I confess in the back of my mind a little voice said, I think you shouldn't do this here, but I ignored it and went ahead with the easy rather than pulling the tub another 10 yards. How often do you plow ahead when your mind warns you about a decision? I suspect you might even tell others later, I never thought that could happen. Truthfully, you should have said, I thought it might go wrong, but I just went ahead with it anyway. The book of Proverbs reminds us that God is the source of all of what the wise and smart stuff the world has to offer. That knowing God as Creator and Redeemer is the beginning of being a wise person who navigates the world well. That right and wrong and how the world works are all part of God's design. That life works best when it follows the guidelines set out by the designer. Solomon writes it this way, then you will understand what is right and just and fair, every good path. We observe Pentecost this Sunday when God poured out His Spirit, changing hearts, changing minds. God's Spirit is at work in His people. He talks to us in ways we don't always realize. God has given you His Spirit in holy baptism. He wants what is best for you, which is to follow His design. So when that voice says, you should call her, she'd love to hear from you, don't ignore it. When the voice says, I think this is a stupid decision, don't just plow ahead. Because apparently even a little bleach is still not a good thing. Have a blessed day.